First Corinthians 15:52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, which is the seventh trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible. All your loved ones that died, that of the elect, will be raised up. So a lot of the people you were close to will be raised up. And the ones that aren't raised up on that day will come back through you as your baby, your sons and your daughters. And we shall be changed. That's when the covenant comes in. Transform. I'm going to look that word up. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 16. For Yahweh himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice or the sound of the archangel. The voice of the archangel is what? The trumpet. And with the trump of the Most High. And the dead in Yahweh Shai, or the Messiah, shall rise first. You're going to see Abba, you're going to see Masha, you're going to see Yaquab. You know, all the different brothers and sisters that died in the Lord. That's in Revelation chapter 14. Then they die from this point on. Their works do follow them. So if you're doing the work and you die, priest Maloy, he died doing the work. He was doing the work. So he's going to be raised up too. And there's many through the years, brothers that have passed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, with the last trump, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. We're not the bodies that's going to Masha, Abba, they're not going to raise up as old people. They're going to be raised up like the men going to be raised up to like they 20 years old again. That's why the Lord says a man in Israel go to war when he's 20. Because that's 20 when at your prime. When I was 20, I was beating up guys. I was 100. I was boxing. 139 pounds. And the pros is 140 pounds. And I was like a bit of an enforcer in a particular gym. So this one guy came in about 250, literally 250 pounds, 240, 250 pounds, muscular, and he wanted to spar. He was beaten. Anyway, where was I at? Okay, I wanted to look up change. The ones of us that get beamed up and change, we're going to be under that covenant. We're going to be keeping the laws perfectly. Our mind's going to change. Our body is going to change. We're going to have an extraterrestrial/celestial angelic body. But we're going to be, as angels come down in bodies, that's how we're going to be. We're going to have spiritual power. Wait until this pop up. This woman got up at 4:12 in the morning. That was before the, I believe a day before the, I believe it's either Helen or, what's the other one? Milton, whatever the thing's name. Okay, so we do change. I'm gonna look up the word change. Let me let you hear it.
Strong's G 236. Alasso.
To change, to exchange one thing for another. To transform. We're going to be transformed into an angelic body, an angel in a body. And we're going to have all the powers that the angels had. Remember when the two angels came to get Lot? The men in the city wanted to know them, wanted to have essays with them. And what they did was they blinded them. So they had the power to blind them. They also had the power to kill them.
Strong's G 243. Alas.
Right. When what's that word? Alas means another. You know what I'm gonna do? Another nation in Acts 10 verse 20, 28 or 29, if I'm not mistaken. Let me do that. Let me do something.
Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kodash.
For if we believe that Christ died and rose again, even so, them also which sleep in will God bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words.